Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to another SLA video. So this one is going to be on the free-to-play account to show you guys how powerful Alicia really is. Now, before she even came out and I showed you guys the kit, I've been saying it from day one that she's going to be the Cerberus destroyer. Wasn't joking, okay? Now, I am so impressed with her kit and I love her so much on my free-to-play account. I love her as much on my normal account as well too. That I want to actually go ahead and try to summon for her one more time. I am in fact missing her weapon. So before we go into showing you how powerful she is against Cerberus, let's do one more draw here to see if we can pull another lucky copy. You guys can see I'm 4 out of 80, so this is just gonna be pure RNG. Who knows? Anything can happen, right? So let's just see what happens here, and if we get a chance to pull her now. A1 of course is where I'm aiming at. If I can obviously get A2, I will. A2 is going to be the team sweet spot, but at the end of the day I only care just to get one more copy and that'll be enough for me. So let's see if I can fake out. No fake out. That is a bonus right there though. So see, sometimes honestly you might not get what you want, but at the same time you do get what you need. And that bow right there is probably one of the best weapons in the game for free-to-play players, especially with the new Igris run. So very strong. And we got another park. Holy shit, they just keep giving me her. Like I get nothing but park Heejins non-stop. So now with that being done though, there is something important here. I actually will now have enough to get her weapon, and I think that's an important one to you know, not neglect. Her weapon is extremely powerful for her, so that we're gonna add that to the actual run and see how much of a difference it actually makes. So there you guys go, free weapon in hand. Now hopefully we can get it leveled up, and then I'll show you guys how you want to run against Cerberus using her even at A0 and how powerful she really is. So you guys can see here mine's at 46k. I'm gonna go ahead and give her this, see if we can get it leveled up. I don't even know if I have enough gold to be honest. Let's find out. I do. Okay, perfect. So I have at least up to level 20. Yeah, I can do this, but I am now officially Joe Broke. Look at this. 21. Okay, so we got it a little bit more power in there, so that's good. But at the very least, this weapon here now will also give her core attack more damage, and also when the ice body armor effect is active, water damage increases by 5% for 20 seconds, which will be really nice. Obviously more damage to Cerberus, the better, right? So there we guys go. We're at 46k versus my Cha, who's at 59k. A little bit of a difference, but she is my second most powerful character now that I have sitting in my roster. So let's go in here and show you guys a quick Cerberus run. We'll just get this out of the way, and then I'll show you guys how powerful she is at A0 and why I keep recommending for people to try her out, because at the end of the day, yes, new content is going to drop, but at the same time you have to not ignore the fact that Cerberus is going to give you the coveted boots properly. Okay, so I've already done a video on Cerberus on how to tackle him, so my team is going to show you guys how to properly use Alicia with rotations. Okay, so let me show you guys here. So first off, use Nam. Get rid of all of this break bar. Okay, so very easy to do, by the way, with Nam. So she's the best breaker in this game at the moment, especially for service runs, because she just does so much freaking break bar damage. Look at this. Almost done already. So you want to make sure before you move on to bring in Alicia in, that this bar is gone, cast it and bring her in. Look at that, perfect time. Now, when she comes in, do core damage right away. It's up. Do your spell, tornado with shield, core, second skill, core. Okay, switch out, bring in Cha. Now here, you should have enough to do 5 of these if you have her already leveled up. Stop here. Now before you cast this, do your second skill because you won't get knocked back. Bring in Nam right away. You'll see a freeze happen. Now here's the beauty of this part, okay? You can freeze or you can cast your ult right on time, and then once you're done your ult, you bring in Alicia ASAP, okay? And that will allow you to avoid a lot of this nonsense that happens. So same thing here. I got hit there. I was sick. I should have got hit there. Okay, so again, build up. 4 damage. Cast your ult. You can see Alicia does insane amounts of damage with all of her cores that keeps activating. Plus the fact that her ult is doing insane amounts of damage with her weapon as well. Okay, here. Now we do Cha's ultimate. You guys can see how much damage is coming through from both characters, right? So these two are going to be like the crux to this fight for Cerberus. He will be struggling with these two in there. And add Nam to the list now, you've got yourself a pretty crazy strong team that can pretty much tackle almost any tier of this. Now, I'm not quite there yet for... see, I messed that up. Should have cast core there. It's okay, we got it the second time. Should have cast my... sorry, one second. My core, but I messed up. So make sure whenever you come in, you cast your core right away. And then whenever every skill you do, whenever your core is up, you cast that. It's very, very important that you do that as much as you can. See right there, look, core is up, cast it. Core is up, cast it. Remember, a lot of her damage comes, like majority of her damage is actually coming from her core. Now, I don't have enough DPS to fully get the 3 stars on this yet, but I think in the next, I'd say what, 3-4 levels, I should be able to 3-star this, no problem. Okay, so there you go, tier 8 completed. Now remember, tier 9 is really the goal, right? At the end of the day, you really want to do tier 9 because tier 9 drops only epics and legendaries, but you guys can see here now I'm getting myself nonsense drops like this, but nonetheless I am getting level 55 from Cerberus, and I'm looking forward to getting myself, like, this is a really big one. This is good for Beck, especially with defense right there, because I don't have defense boots for him, so that's a big one as well too. So you guys are going to be able to farm this now a lot easier using Alicia. Now remember, A2 is the goal for any team play, A1 is the goal for any burst play being like Battlefield of Time, etc. So use that to your advantage, and make sure you are, if you are struggling with Cerberus, I know she's a skippable unit, and she really is. At the end of the day, if you have a good saw, she is really skippable, but you have to look at the fact that she is so damn powerful. So having both of them even in your roster is going to help you dominate. So make sure, guys, if you are using Alicia, that's the rotation you want to go with, okay? So whenever you QTE in, the first thing you want to do is cast her core attack. The moment you use her skill 1, which is her tornado that gives her a shield, your core attack will be up again, core again, and then skill 2, core again. That is the ultimate rotation for her. You just do that back and forth, then you QTE out, QTE right back in again as soon as you can, and then go right back to that same rotation. It'll be the fastest way for you to dominate any battle, okay? So there you guys go. That's the free-to-play rotation and aspect of Alicia at A0. You guys can already see how strong she is, so don't, you know, if you don't regret pulling her. Trust me, you guys will use her a lot. Right now I'm using her on both my accounts non-stop, and she is absolutely killing it for both Cerberus, for Arachnid, for every fight pretty much, even as a support, coming in with massive DPS, and she is in fact the second best DPS in the game. I still think Cha takes a little bit of an edge on her for the most part, but you can't ignore how strong this girl actually is. So make sure to also do this. Remember, these are going to be free, especially for free-to-play players. This can be free tokens for you guys, or essence stones I should say. And also, if you don't have her, this is a great way to test her out to see if you do like her gameplay and whether she's a character you actually want to use. And at the same time, don't forget, the more you summon on her, right, the more chances you have of getting her weapons, which is almost a must-have for her because of the amount of core damage it gives her. So make sure, guys, you are using your Alicia if you have her, especially on Cerberus. If you need more advice on it, remember, check out the guide here. You can always go look at the rotations that I used, and it'll help you guys, I think, better understand how to maximize her DPS and use her properly. Alright guys, this is Payne. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, stay good. The next one I'm going to cover, actually, sorry, video-wise real quick, is going to be how to get Sung to level, 70k power as free-to-play at level 54, because I actually accomplished that. So hopefully my artifact guide and my tier guide for everything that I did for Sung will help some of you guys also accomplish that same goal, and then you guys in one more level like me will be able to actually go for the rebel job and get yourself additional stats and your cool outfit, which is the Cyberpunk Cyberpunk Jinnu. Jinnu, which is something a lot of you guys are looking forward to. At the same time, I'll also be putting out a guide for that battle, because I know many of you guys are on it and are struggling to finish the job. So I'll make sure that I put something out for you guys for that as well too, as soon as I hit it, and then we can at least show, I can at least show you guys how I tackle it as a free-to-play player. And speaking of golems, sorry, last thing, I know a lot of you guys are asking for a guide on 2-2 on reverse. Just so you guys are aware, I am on it. I just can't beat it yet either. I don't have enough power. I'm able to take away the break, but I think by the time I'm done fighting the opponent and the time is up, I have about 29 bars of HP left. So if you are struggling with it, it's not easy. Okay, so don't worry. Even I'm having problems, and I know a lot of you guys look up to me for content and beating harder content. So if I'm having a hard time and you're like, well, Payne can do it, well, I'm letting you know, don't worry about it. You're not the only one. I'm also struggling with it. All right, guys. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, rotation on Alicia matters. Core attack is key for her. That's why the solid foundation set is so powerful. So if you plan to use it a lot more, all the power to you. It will definitely help you with the toughness as well too, as the two main artifacts to use for her. See you guys in the next one. Take care.